Hi, my name is Neil Kelleher. In this video I'll be going over some dynamic shoulder exercises, some dynamic shoulder flexibility exercises, basically arm swings to help warm up the shoulders and also improve shoulder flexibility. Also to work on relaxing the shoulders and arms and to work on shoulder and arm awareness. I'll show you 3 different exercises. One is a front to back swing. You can do this both arms at the same time and one arm at a time. Another swing is in front of the body, across the body. And then another swing is, you can do this, all of these exercises you do one arm or both arms at the same time. And the other one is swinging the arm around in a circle like so. And I'll go over a little bit more detail in each of these exercises and how to prepare for them, and also what to focus on so that you gradually improve your awareness of both your shoulder blade, perhaps collarbone, ribs, spine, and the arm. One thing to be aware of when doing these exercises, particularly when doing the arm swings where the arms reach up over your head, make sure you've got no ceiling fans or basic standing position. I'll show you, to begin with, we'll do the exercises on both legs. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, outer edges of the feet parallel. Basically make your feet comfortable. Also try to avoid collapsing your knees inwards. Point your knees in the same direction as your toes. If your feet are pointing outwards, then here again, point your knees. So use your ankle muscles, point each knee in the direction of the toes of the same foot. If you want to be more precise, perhaps focus on pointing your knee in the same direction as the second toe. First exercise is a front to back swing. We'll actually be swinging an entire circle, but to begin with, focus on a simple shoulder rotation exercise. Focus on one shoulder at a time. Again, knees slightly bent, sink your hips down. Start with the shoulder, move your shoulder slowly forward, and then backwards, forward, and then backwards. You can repeat that a few more times by yourself, and then move forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down. So gradually increase that. Try to make a smooth circle with your shoulder, and then add the elbow. So as you move the shoulder forward, move the elbow forward. As you move the shoulder up, move the elbow up. As you move the shoulder back, move the elbow back. Shoulder down, elbow down. So move like that. Again, move slowly and smoothly. If you feel any discomfort in the shoulder, maybe stick with this exercise for a few moments. See if you can loosen it up or find a pattern of movement that feels comfortable. From there, you'll want to focus on keeping your neck slightly longer, especially when the arm's overhead, if your neck's collapsed. Anyway, for now, this muscle here, which helps to lift the shoulder blade, if you want to use that muscle effectively, keep the neck long. So try and pull your ears up away from the rib cage. So moving on. So circle your shoulder and the elbow. Keep the neck long. You can focus on keeping the back of the neck long, might be the most helpful. And then gradually straighten the elbow. So here it should be all right. So I'm going to gradually straighten the elbow, still lifting the shoulder each time the arm moves up, and then now the arm is completely straight. You can repeat that a few times, and ideally the feeling that you'll want to get is if you ever carried a bag of shopping, if you relax the arm hangs down. Now what I'd suggest trying to work for is have that same feeling forward, so the arm feels like it's reaching forward when the arm's up. Feel like the arm's reaching up. When the arm's back, feel like the arm's reaching back. And when the arm's down, feel like the arm's reaching down. So while you're doing this exercise, work on relaxing as much as possible. Make a big circle and try and make the arm feel long. We'll go over a few more details about that towards the end of the video. Do the same thing. So what did I do? I was doing a forward swing, so from the bottom position forward. Do the same thing for the back swing. Shoulder back, and then forward, back, and then forward. When you're doing this by yourself, work it a little bit more smoothly and slowly, no need to rush. So back, up, forward, down, then gradually smooth out the circle, and then add the elbow. Again, keep the back of your neck long. You can also keep the chest lifted, and then gradually straighten the arm. You may notice when you're swinging back, this side of the rib cage moves back slightly, that's fine. So like so. So you're gradually working a straighten the elbow. And here again, the arm doesn't have to be strong, and it'll take a lot of practice. It may take a lot of practice getting used to feeling the arm or letting the arm relax. But try and relax as much as possible. Keep the spine long and make the arm feel long. Alright, so repeat that on the other side. And you can stand, once you're used to it, you can stand on both legs. You could also try doing it, actually what you could do is get used to using your hips. So, just swinging from here, as you swing your arm forward, to swing your arm forward, turn your hips. And actually what I'd suggest, start by just turning your hips like this. Relax your arms if possible. You can focus on one arm at a time, weight even on both legs. So notice as I'm swinging my hips, my arm is naturally swinging. And then from here what you can do is give it a little bit of a boost to your hip turn. So here I'm focusing on the forward swing. You could also focus on the back, so forward, back. I'm trying to drive this from my hips. And then forward and up, back and up. And forward and up, back and up. And forward and up, back and up. You might want to work towards that gradually. Make sure your arm is as relaxed as possible. Then work towards adding the hip swing. The next movement is circling the arm in front of the body. For this one, what I'd suggest is start, if you can, focus on the shoulder blade. Move the inside, if possible, focus on the inside edge of the shoulder blade. Move the shoulder blade out, then move the shoulder blade in. So out away from the spine, then in towards the spine. Again, keep your neck long. So outwards, and then inwards. Outwards, and then inwards. And what you'll notice as you move, what you may notice as you move your shoulder blade outwards, the shoulder moves forward. As you move the shoulder blade inwards, the shoulder moves back. So from an angle, so you can see both. Move the shoulder blade outward, shoulder moves forward. Move the shoulder blade inward, shoulder moves back. So I'll do it from this way. Move the shoulder blade outward, swing the arm to the opposite side. Move the shoulder blade inwards, swing the arm outwards. So you can think of this as move the shoulder forward so the arm has room to move in front of the body, and then gradually move the shoulder back so the arm moves out to the side. I'll do it from this way. So shoulder blade out, then in. Shoulder blade out and in. Keep the back of your neck long. Shoulder blade out, in, and out. Shoulder blade in. Shoulder blade out, and just about here it's at the maximum extent moving outwards. Then as the arm comes up, relax. As the arm comes down, keep it relaxed. If you continue in the same direction, initiate the movement by moving the shoulder blade outwards, reach the arm across the body, then relax the arm. Going the opposite way, initiate the movement by moving the shoulder blade inwards, reach the arm out to the side. Then as the arm reaches up, the shoulder can move, can relax. So move the shoulder blade outwards. And let me be clear, initiate the movement, move the shoulder blade inwards. Initiate the movement, move the shoulder blade outwards. So from the front, again, focus, keep the arm as relaxed as possible, keep the neck long, chest open. You can move in the same direction, so out, shoulder blade out, shoulder blade out, shoulder blade out, shoulder blade out. Then go the opposite way, move the shoulder blade in, shoulder blade in, 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 in. And then repeat that on the other side. Now on the front to back movement, I suggested leading with the hips. For this movement, for maximum shoulder mobility, I'd suggest just focus, keep your rib cage and pelvis reasonably still, focus on just leading with moving the shoulder blade. The next exercise is a simple twisting and drawing a horizontal circle with the arm. Here, I'll start off with just one arm at a time. You can put the other hand on your waist. Relax the arm and just start with an easy turn of your hips. Let the arm swing. Then, as you get comfortable with this exercise, you can add a bit of juice to the spin. So, here, same arm, same hip, I'm pushing this hip forward. So I'm pushing this hip forward, letting the arm hit the opposite waist. And I'm trying to keep everything relaxed. So it's not as strong like this. Everything's as relaxed as possible. And it may take you can actually use this exercise to work towards being relaxed, all of these exercises. So drive this hip forward, relax, drive the hip forward, relax, keep the neck long, drive the hip forward, relax. And then do the same thing on the back swing, drive the hip back, relax, back, relax, back, relax. And then use both directions, so forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Now another slight variation of this exercise, as you swing forward, you can bring the arm to the back of the neck. And this is my tight shoulder, and so I've had to work at relaxing. And what you may find helps, similarly to this exercise, as you swing the arm, as you swing the hip forward, you can focus on moving the shoulder blade outwards. So as the hip moves forward, as the arm swings forward, let the shoulder blade slide outwards, outwards, outwards. And then when you're doing the back swing, I'm relaxed, but you could also focus, I'm not really focusing on the shoulder blade, but if you choose, you could focus on moving the shoulder blade back. So on the back swing, move the shoulder blade back, inwards, move the shoulder blade inwards, shoulder blade inwards. So just to review the exercises, started off with a single arm front to back swing. And what I'd suggest, once you're comfortable on doing it on both legs, you could also work on your balance at the same time, do it on one leg at a time. So working one leg at a time, standing on the same leg, you can start by swinging forward and back. Again, neck long, chest open, use your hips, so swing your pelvis left and right, and then gradually make the circles bigger or do complete circles. You can go back and forward like so, or just do a few in the forward circle, and then a few in the backward circle. And what I'd suggest is maybe spend some time focusing on the shoulder blade, then focus on feeling the elbow and upper arm, then focus on feeling the forearm, even focus on feeling the fingers. Imagine the fingers are like weights flinging outwards from your wrist. Then try the one arm but balancing on the opposite leg like this. The same side leg can be touching the floor, but have your weight on the opposite leg. And here again, turn your hips. Try to keep the knee pointing in the same direction as the toes. So even as you rotate your hips, you're not going like this, but the foot, ankle, knee, lower leg are all stable. So here again, using your pelvis to drive the movements of the shoulder and the arm. You can start with a simple front to back swing and then circle it, like so. And then do the same thing on the other arm. Swinging like this. Here again, you can stand on one leg. Sorry, one more thing. Standing on both legs or one leg, you can swing both arms at the same time. And what I'd recommend, one arm goes forward, the other back. So here again, start like so. I'm trying to keep my standing knee in the same direction as my toes. I'm keeping my chest open, neck long. So from here, you can swing both arms. Whoops, running out of room. You can swing both arms in a complete circle, and then switch. Like so. You can repeat that any number of times. Might be a bit tricky. Work on, for each swing, the arms are always moving in the opposite direction. You can have fun with that. It's even funner to try and teach it. For the swing in front of the body, I've been taught where both arms swing out like this, so the arms cross in front of your body, either here or here, and that's fine. Here again, focus on the shoulder blades. Shoulder blades spread, shoulder blades together, shoulder blades spread, shoulder blades together. And what you can do is a little bit confusing, takes a bit of concentration. If you go in the same direction all the time, you can change which arm is in front each time. So at the bottom, right arm's in front, whoops, left arm's in front, right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm. And what I'm doing is turning my hips slightly to allow, so in this instance, my left hip is forward, so my left arm crosses in front of my right hand. And then for the next one, my right hip is forward, so my right hand crosses in front of my left hand. So like this, like this. And then for the swing like so, again, you can start with your weight on both legs, swing both arms at the same time, be as relaxed as possible. You can also switch just to one leg, turning the other leg as you do so. Again, neck long, chest open, then switch on both sides. Then if you'd like, you can, to bring the arm up, I'm adding a slight lift of the chest. So in the center position, my chest drops down. Then as I swing to one side, as I move onto one leg, I use a lift of the chest to get the arm up. And what you might want to do, especially if your shoulders are tight, when you're doing this across the neck, maybe start off with a more gentle swing. And what you could do, start off perhaps for the waist, aiming for the waist, then the outer shoulder, then the side of the neck, and I'm hitting here, then gradually work towards the back of the neck, like so. I think that's it. Any questions? Probably the most important thing, practice. Work, spend a few minutes. You could use these exercises as a prep for normal, perhaps gravity-assisted shoulder stretches. I used to use this as a preparation for Tai Chi or Kung Fu, or even at the beginning of a yoga practice. But anyway, if you have any questions, please use the comment form. Also, please check out my PDFs. One of my newest ones is shoulder awareness exercises designed to help you become more aware of your shoulders and how you use them. Thank you very much. Namaste.